The Central Club.
What's going on, people? I hope everyone's doing well. This episode is brought to you by Re-Inspire Printing, Alte Mountain Shilajit, and Weekend Defender. Got to get the badge in. So today I am in a place called Duffryn, which in English means valley. It does have a more of a historical meaning, and it's relating to the actual area surrounding Baysleg and Tredegar. So this is a council estate on the outskirts of Newport. Okay, it was built in 1978 and it actually won an award for its design. Funny that, because I've heard this about other council estates across the UK that have won awards for its design and then it ends up going Pete Tong. Now, I'm not saying that Duffryn has gone Pete Tong, but it does have its reputation. There was a murder here going back, I think, 2 years now, and it does have its problems like all council estates do. The weird thing for me is I used to come to Duffryn. I actually have a relative who lives here, and I used to come here to score drugs and use drugs when I was a heroin addict. I've been here once since then. I come here to film the BBC 3 Drugs Map of Britain crack cocaine documentary, where I come to visit my relative and other people. So I have been here since, but it is always weird coming back because, you know, the times I spent here I wasn't in a good headspace. It has an Asda literally across the road from it, which, as you can imagine, has been hit quite hard when it comes to shoplifting by some of the residents. I know this because I've shoplifted here as well. It also has some other shops around the corner. I think there's a complex of flats and also the Anowden Bevan Old People's Home. In the middle of the estate, it has a large wooded area, little play area for the kids who live in the estate, and there's also a primary school in the estate as well. Now, on the outskirts of this housing estate as well, there are some other housing estates that are newer again, a bit nicer, but this is where we're going to be concentrating on mainly. Now, it was built in 1978. That wasn't long ago. You know, that was not long ago if you think about it. When you look at other housing estates we've been to that were built up in the 60s, early 60s, late 50s, late 70s this was the 80s. So, you know, the houses should be in good condition. But we'll take a look and hopefully we'll see some people as well. Stay central. Duffryn has 977 houses. That's almost 1,000 houses. I think the population is just under 10,000. So for quite a compact area, there's a lot of people, so hopefully we do speak to some people from around here. Dill?
Yeah.
What is Duffryn like?
It's pretty good overall, just some rough parts, and some people, if you don't know them and you're like new around here, you'll be like, don't really want to be walking past them.
So me rocking up with a camera, they might be a bit nervous. Yeah,
there's a lot of drug problems around here, but it's more antisocial behaviour. There's a lot of teens messing about doing what they want.
Well, do you know one thing I really like about this place? It's actually got a boozer. You go to some places, estates, and they don't have it. Or they used to, and it's shut down now. Hi, hello, what's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler?
Tyler.
Oh, nice name.
Thank you.
You from Duffryn?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask you a question. What makes Duffryn unique from the rest of Newport?
I don't know, in Duffryn, everyone knows everyone, so no matter what, everyone's got your back.
Yeah.
Everyone knows everyone down here, so everyone, any problems, everyone knows you.
Yeah, community spirit's good down here then, yeah? Would you say everyone supports each other?
Yeah.
And is it, in terms of reputation, does it have a reputation?
Well, everyone knows it to be Scruffryn, but it's not that bad.
What they call it?
Scruffryn.
Scruffryn?
Yeah.
It's quite catchy, isn't it? Would you say that's not true?
Nah, it's a bit of dump down here, but like, it's alright, isn't it?
Yeah. You sounded like a Cardiff girl. It's alright, isn't it? I know Duffryn's close to Cardiff because it's like the outskirts, isn't it? Like you're only up the road from St Mellons, like. But well, yeah, it's it is a unique place. I think just the buildings themselves, like it is, you know.
Yeah.
But it seems anyone I have spoken to are very proud to be from here.
If you live down here and you know what Duffryn's about, you'll actually understand it.
And what about for children? Is it good for them to grow up here?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
What was it like for you growing up?
It's just everyone knows everyone. You just get a good life living down here. Not not like any other place, like, but it's just different, innit?
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
It's alright.
So Afi, nice to meet you, bro.
Yes, nice to meet you, Carl.
You a Duffryn boy?
I'm originally from Luton.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I moved here with my parents back in, I think it was the mid-80s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they bought a business, and my dad was an engineer.
Yeah.
Bought a business up in by the Civic. Yeah, and he had a business up until about 2000, and yeah, I've been here, in and out of Newport, in and out of Wales, but
yeah,
it always drags you back.
It always brings you back.
Yeah, I mean, I work here as well, so I work with homeless people, I work with people.
Oh, really? Yeah.
People with mental health. So you grow up knowing the issues, so you do take notice of it. A lot of people nowadays, they look at it as if it's not their duty. And it is, it's humanity, do you know what I mean?
It is humanity, exactly.
I mean,
I understand people keep themselves, yeah, and I think now more than ever we are divided more than ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is very sad, you know.
Yeah,
you said you're from Luton.
Yeah, originally.
I actually interviewed Tommy Robinson, who's from Luton and hasn't got a great reputation in Luton.
No, you haven't. No.
But like, we're called the Central Club, and what I want to do is try and understand both sides, you know?
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, because I think too much in this day as well.
Yeah.
People are quick to judge, people are quick to cancel, quick to put you in a box, you know? And
absolutely.
How are we ever going to learn from each other and get together if we can't listen to each other's...
Exactly, and I mean, like, you know, with Wales, I mean, your hometown, Cardiff, it's always had that sort of... cosmopolitan feel, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we've had one of the first working immigrants out there were the Yemenis.
Yemenis in Cardiff, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, and then like you look at it and you see what they've done, how they've become,
how they've integrated.
Yeah, and then how that's gone into the rest of society as well. It's beautiful to watch, but then again, like you say, it's really bad when you have. At the moment, we're going through a lot of changes with this government. You know, people are getting sort of torn apart by decisions made by them, and it's sort of, it always comes down to, you know, who can we blame? Like, do you know what I mean? So it's unfortunate.
You feel better when we find an answer, and a lot of times that's through blame, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And are the people nice round you?
Yeah, everything's good.
Good man. Good. Hello, mate. Yeah, you alright? Good people, yeah? Fair dues. What's your name, bro?
Niall O'Connell.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Everyone's business is your business, and you're all in bed with each other.
EastEnders, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's just like your typical council estate, really, where everyone looks out for each other. If you're an outsider and you try and cause trouble, you'll be dealt with.
Well, of course, yeah. Well, especially in that pub boy there, Duffryn pub.
Is that a...
rough pub, I used to work in it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you tell me any stories about it?
Oh, mate. Go on forever. How long you got? The toilet doors could tell stories themselves.
Yeah?
Yeah, some rough stories down here, mate.
And would that be a pub for the locals then? Like,
well, it's a pub for everyone, really. And if you sound, you know, people won't bother you. If you come from outside, acting a goat, pretty much get out of like.
Yeah, I can imagine, mate. Jeremy,
I've probably been failed on them more times than anyone.
Well, it's mad because I've done like Penreese the other day. Nice one, Af.
Yes,
Take care, yeah?
Take care.
I've done Penreese, I've done Lansbury Park, I've done all these places, right? And like, their boozers, it's either shut down or they haven't had, and I'm like, that's sad really, isn't it? Because it's like it's one of the main backbones of a community, isn't it, a boozer?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Okay, you know, we're in a society now where cocaine and alcohol is fucking bad.
Rampant at the moment.
But a pub, man, it's the community, man, and that's where you would speak and
well, that's where you'd out voice your concerns about politics and stuff after work and stuff. The angry workmen get together in the pub, don't they? And that's where they start ramping up the. So I think that's probably.
I think that's done on purpose.
I think that was a political agenda myself. Yeah, I do. I think they're trying to shut the pubs down to stop angry workmen, fit when getting together, and voicing their concerns.
Yeah, and you know, taking action. You know, not in a violent way.
No, not extremist or like a radical way, but even just rallying and some type of protest or something. I'd be behind that, definitely. It's because it's crying out for it at the moment.
Yeah.
These communities around Newport, Pill especially where I'm from at the moment, you were saying that your mate had an interview down there the other day. Mate, it's rough down there. And it's just crime, drugs, prostitution.
And you don't know the way that there's a lot of people who are not from the area. So you know, imagine like if that was here with the kids and us.
Well, it's, you know what I mean. I'm scared to let my daughters go down, pal, because it's just a nightmare down there. And I think there's enough funding for things. Well, it was lovely growing up down here when we was kids, but all the community football things and after school activities all shut down here.
Well, what you've got to realise as well, you know, back in the day, you played for a football team, and one of the parents had a car, it could be your dad, someone else, and the coach would go, do us a favour, pick up so and so, so and so.
Oh, of course, rugby mostly,
and that was how it went.
You don't even have to know him.
Nowadays, you go, pick up so and so, so and so, so and so. But by the way, you've got to do a DBS check, CRB check, check your finance and what your income. No thanks.
Yeah,
people don't. I reckon that's killed a lot of. Your football, your rugby, your baseball in the summer.
Well, it's a lot of it is to do with that, isn't it? The reason why the communities ain't thriving at the moment, it's not just like the screening of things. I think it's more like, I'm sure it's a funding thing. Communities are more closed off because of foreign policies. And I know you hear it all the time. I'm not racist at all. My daughter's bloody half Indian, like, do you know what I mean? But I definitely do think it plays a part in animosity between tribes and not tribes, wrong word, cultures and different types of people.
I was speaking to Afi then, and I think like in the 40s, and when people came over after the war, they came legally, number one, and they actually integrated. They worked
and they settled down.
Yeah, this is a different ball game now where people are coming, and it is true.
They're not paying in, are they? And there's nothing happening with it.
And they're not integrating. They're putting them in hotels, which is not good for them. It's not fair on them, but it's also a kick in the face for the homeless community here. Who don't. And it's not just drug users. I know so many people who are homeless who work hard. Well, they don't take drugs. They're fucking sofa surfing left, right, and centre. They're the invisible homeless. And I was
invisible homeless. I was before I was a drug addict. I was Before I was a drug addict, I was homeless until the age of about 16 when I got placed into temporary accommodation from about the age of 12.
Wow, that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many problems that they're not highlighting, and I feel like I think it's all done by design, mate. I do.
Definitely done by intricate design. Someone needs to ask questions in a political format.
Positive message for people out there who are struggling, cocaine habits. It's rife right now. Anything
message?
You'd like to say?
Keep your head down, stay in school, and get into a good sport. Brilliant.
Alright then, so I'm in the Duffryn Arms. I'm here with one of the locals. What's your name, mate?
Keith.
Nice to meet you, Keith. So you a Duffryn boy?
I am now. I'm not originally, no, but...
Where was you originally?
Malpas and Bettis.
Okay.
Grew up in Bettis, and then moved down here about 42 years ago, something like that.
So when it was pretty newly built then?
Yeah, it wasn't far off, right?
And have you seen a difference in those years?
Yeah, it's changed quite a bit. Because when we first lived down here, the other side of the road down here, there was nothing. It was just fields. Of course, they built ours. The newer house, the new high school, all the new houses, which go back about another mile or so. So it's changing in that respect. But the community spirit is still pretty good.
Yeah, there must have been quite a fascinating place to live when it was a new build and there was no other houses around for miles.
It was great because we always used to say the top of our street, because we live on this side of the estate, it was just fields with horses and cows and what have you, and that was it. We're right on the edge. Yeah. But it's still got a. Well, we wouldn't have lived here for 40 odd years if it wasn't a tidy place like that.
Is it what makes Duffryn different to the rest of Newport?
So that's a difficult one. I think you had people from Pill, Ringland, some from Bettis, because when you get talking to people that they're past, they're all from those areas. That
the older places,
So it sort of pulled that together,
When you cut it, I was just going to say, I don't know if you cut it, but your old man worked down here as, what's his name, if he wants to have a bit of say,
what are you doing? I need to see stuff with you.
Vlog,
Just to let you know.
Yeah, we love the history side of it.
That's the director.
I'm so happy to see a council estate that still has a pub private.
Yeah, they've literally just done it out.
Well, it was shut for a bit, was it?
No, it was done, but there was blood on the ceilings. It was.
I heard this was a bit of a boozer,
Yeah, it was. But now, as you can see it, tidy.
Yeah, it is. It's nice, man. The chairs are still quite old-fashioned, which I like.
Yeah.
You know, but it is it's tidy, like, you know. Is it a back as well? Have you got a back?
Yeah, it's
like
that's all done it as well.
Got any stories in this place? Bet you've had a few rows in here, have you?
It's not the type of place to start a row, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But if anybody can come in here from anywhere
And be welcome.
and they'll be welcome.
It's when you start acting up.
Yeah, you come in here thinking you're going to be the ad man, you're not going to walk out here. You ain't going to.
That's happened, is it? We want to know the accurate description of Duffryn.
They are very...
My sister have had the pub for 11 years. My cousin had it for how long? He knows everybody that have had this pub, and it's always been a lovely
Yeah,
pub.
we said that. He said anyone's welcome here.
Yeah.
You know, anyone.
You've got people coming with the caravans. They go over here, they're in here every couple of times a year. Over here.
Yes. We've had some people come down here because there's a caravan site over in Geneva House.
Okay.
And the years ago when Blanksy had it, there was a couple who used to park the caravan over there, and eventually they used to park it in the caravan because they loved this place so much.
Wow.
Honestly, they were
It's
from
really well.
Swansea way, like.
Everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
And as long as you keep, you're fine.
Yeah.
But we've had blokes come in here, let's say, of a travelling nature. Didn't work out for them.
Yeah, because there is traveller sites not far from here, isn't there?
Yeah, but
But then again, last couple of years they've been coming in, behaving themselves.
Yeah, great.
Put a lot of money behind the bar.
Yeah.
And
And they do a big, you know, with the what they call the pony and track things.
pony and track
You know,
things,
two
they come
wheelers.
down.
They do a big thing and they use the car park. They park all their,
Can't fault there.
wagons and all that in there, and then they go off down the coast or wherever.
Yeah.
And
Oh, fair dues.
It's becoming a nice area.
Do you have like a football team, rugby team, Skittles team here, or
We used to have a football
baseball team? Did you have a baseball team here? Betis did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Newport was big, weren't it, for baseball, like Cardiff for years.
Well, we used to play out of land rugby, but we all used to drink here.
That's mad. That's the other thing, isn't it? You are literally on the edge. Cardiff's the next stop, isn't it?
But we, like these, now the new owners, they want to make it a sports, family orientated pub.
Yeah.
That's why they're building the play area.
Yeah.
we got two pool teams. There's a lot of
team
boys
is
getting back
starting
into
now.
the darts now, so there's one we're starting
We've
at
got
the
two
darts.
dart teams, two pool teams.
We've got shove 8 balls over there. Where's it gone? Here somewhere.
That's amazing, yeah. Good.
So we're going to start that up. Oh yeah, we're going to start that up. Proper slate. We're going to start that up again, you know, and
It's a
Oh,
proper,
good.
It's going to be a proper pub. But these boys who've taken it over, it's needed something like them to take it over because they are putting money into the pub.
Amazing.
And when I say they're putting money into the pub, this is the only pub I know in Newport that's had money spent on it
Yeah.
in the last 3 years.
mostly you just see them closing down, don't it? You know?
It's sad, yeah, it's really sad to see, because I was saying to one of the lads just saying, he said he worked here before, Niall his name was, he was saying, like, you know, and I agree, I think the government in a way have purposely closed down pubs because this would be the place where the men would come back and talk and, you know,
Exactly.
they don't want that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we've got good owners here now, and they are spending money here, which is nice.
Well, would you say over the years, has there been any dark times in Duffryn, would you say?
It's a dark times.
No, not dark times, but there was always a fight up here every weekend.
Oh, you mean the estate in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Early 80s.
I can remember a time when, well, once or twice a week there was cars being nicked and burned out in the woods, wasn't it? You know, but that was like for a couple of months. You know, and you think, oh no, another one. You can see the plumes of smoke going up, and it's just certain individuals do something for a while, then they get caught, they go to prison, and then it ends. You know? But it gives, I think sometimes, well, definitely over the years, Duffryn's had a bad rep that it doesn't deserve. You know,
The bad rep was cut because you get hard people coming here thinking they're hard and getting a patient and getting sent away. But then you get people coming here, if they're nice, they treat you nice.
I'm hearing the same thing everywhere. Like, oh, I've done Penrith, I've done Lansbury, I've done Dryger Racket and Bedwas, and it's the same. These places have, you know, reputation, but the people who live there are amazing. And I know Thornhill up in Cumbrian, you know, they said it's the dickheads who come here who cause the shit.
I mean, well, locals never started, did it?
No.
When you think about it.
No,
What's the
usually
last
not.
local fight you've seen in it? I can't remember the last fight, can you?
Last night.
No, the last fight
Oh,
we
the
had
last
in it.
Last night. I don't remember that one last night.
We had a
Big
massive
people in here
big
yesterday.
Oh, did you?
There was a lot
Yeah.
of people in here, and it was, well,
Brilliant.
I can't remember when I went home, but there was nothing going on, so.
I've never seen an estate like it though. Apparently it won awards for this design, didn't it?
Yeah,
It's strange because if you look at it from the air, right, I remember looking on Google Maps years ago, and people were putting comments on it. Looks like some sort of social experiment, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But basically,
Well, if you look on it now on Google, it's a different app now. It's the 3D version.
Yeah.
So you can go on it
down,
and then turn. So it's like it does look amazing, like, you know.
it's I think it was
more of a community when it was.
well, there you are. Yeah, it's not quite so much now as it used to be. But
I'll give you an
I
idea.
was
We
saying
used
just
to
now.
have floats come around the estate, and everybody knew everybody. Like, my old man used to go round the floats with a bucket, didn't he? And if you wasn't out on the street putting money in a bucket, he'd come and knock the door. Come on, you haven't put no money in that. You know, and everybody on the estate used to
Oh,
give
they
money.
wait like, yeah.
And they would. They'd all give to it.
Yeah.
But I was saying a lot of people came from Pill down there,
Yeah.
England, Bettis,
England.
so from the established communities, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they come down here, and that community spirit is.
Yeah, it's like Cardiff Docks, and you know they moved to Lanrumney, and Newtown moved to Fairwater, and in Cardiff this is very similar, like, you know, when the population grew and.
But we are starting to get a lot of people in the new estates now from Bristol.
Really?
Now
Does it work?
now
Once the
bridge is
tolls
gone.
went on the bridge.
Now we're
They're all over here.
Yeah, well, if you think the houses are a lot cheaper over this side,
Yeah.
and they don't have to pay to go back and forth across the bridge, so they're
True.
commuting, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fucking hell. Not the Wurzels.
I'm going to go and have a fag.
Hey, well, thank you very much for your time. If you could give me Duffryn in a couple of words, then describe it.
Good community, you know, good people, and, in my opinion, the best pub.
I'm here with, what's your name,
Rayhan.
bro? Rayhan, yeah? Nice to meet you, bro. So you from Duffryn?
No, I'm from Peel, but I'm around here a lot.
Yeah, this is where you kind of chill, is it?
Yeah.
What's Duffryn like, bro?
So Duffryn, there's good parts and bad parts, and there's whatever can happen in Duffryn. There's a lot of stuff happening at once. There's a lot of fields where people ride their bikes and dirt bikes or whatnot. I mean, on weekends, me and my friends, we usually like to go to Cardiff because Newport as a whole there's not much to do here.
It's quite dead, like, is it?
Yeah, I mean, you can
Yeah, good, thank you.
You can see now it's a Sunday and it's a very hot day as well. There's not very many people around. It goes on for like almost a mile.
Yeah.
And it wraps around.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that live like very local, and the community is very, very nice as well. In my opinion, I give it about an 8 out of 10 because there isn't much to do, but obviously you have the community, everyone knows each other, you can always go over anyone's houses, and there's a school very local to it as well. So I give an 8,
Yeah.
to be honest.
And like you said, it's a place where you could find trouble, but you could easily avoid it.
As well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much, Ray. I really appreciate it, man. Top man, yeah? Yeah, looks like everyone's out and about in their houses. Yeah, lovely day for it. Lovely day. Hiya, guys, alright? You from up here, lads?
Yeah.
What's Duffryn like to live in?
Okay, quite quiet. A lot of people say it's shit, but
yeah, I've heard they call it Scruffryn.
you got a few crackheads, like, you know what I mean? There's one living next.
Crack users.
Yeah, there's one living next door to me. I want to kill him.
Where do you live? What part?
Cameron. There's 4 Cameron, so like. But other than that, yeah, seems okay.
Yeah.
I've been here 8 years. Tommy's been here longer, like.
Yeah. Are you both from Newport originally?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and if you could describe Duffryn in a couple of words, like.
Okay.
What makes Duffryn different to the rest of Newport, would you say?
You gotta live here. You gotta live here.
To understand, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get it everywhere, don't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get
You've
it
got to
here.
live here. I've been here 47 years.
So you've been here from the start then, really?
More or less. It's...
Same house?
Yeah?
How have times changed, would you say?
Like everything's changed. But, like I said, you've got to live down here to understand it.
Yeah.
One of them places.
Yeah.
It's just is.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You know, I can't describe it, but it's just one of those places. If you get on, you get on. If you don't,
ta-da.
You don't.
Same with everywhere though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a really unique place, isn't it? The way it's built and
It's
stuff.
different.
Best place in Newport.
It is good.
Yeah.
Best place in Newport.
Yeah. Well, were you off on the bikes, is it, lads?
Yes, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, and enjoy your day, guys, and thank you for your time.
Yeah,
ta-da.
thanks, mate.
Best place in Newport, they said. Best place in Newport. Like I said, it is different from the rest in terms of where it is, where it's built. But like everyone's out, and that's good. So, like, you local to Duffryn then, girls?
I'm not local area.
Can I ask you? Yeah?
Yeah.
You're from the Pill area?
Yeah.
I've spoken to a few people who were from the Pill area who were over here, like.
Yeah.
How would you tell the difference between Duffryn and Pill?
Oh, Pill's the best. Pill's the best. I've lived there all my life.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's lovely down there.
Yeah.
People say it's rough, but there's bad people down there, but it's not.
One thing you'll always notice as well is wherever you go, like the local people, you never really get the local people who are bad-mouthed it. It's funny that the only people who bad-mouth the areas are people who are not from there. And the reasons for that is because either they had a bad experience there, like the guy said in the pub, someone's come down here, tried to act the biggie, and got told where to go, you know, or it's because it's different, you know, it's not where you're from. People say my area's rough and oh, don't live there, but when you live there, you don't see that. Now, yes, there is good and bad everywhere. I think the houses are a bit run down and neglected. That one is especially. But it looks a good place, like, you know.
When we first moved in, yeah, it was predominantly people from Pill, wasn't it? Because they were refurbishing Pill
and Bettis.
And Bettis. So a lot of the people who moved down here, they all knew each other. Yeah, so there was like a good community spirit. But it's slowly gone downhill, you know. Other people have come in who've got no interest in the estate, and you know. But in general, it's all right, isn't it? Yeah. In general, it's all right.
Yeah, yeah. You've got your Asda, you've got your pub and your fish bar. Like, you don't really have to leave if you haven't got the transport. You can.
Duffryn Village.
Yeah, and you've got all the new builds. I bet that's changed a big element to it as well.
Yeah,
hasn't it?
that's it. When they first built the estate, there wasn't any other estate round here. There was no Asda. There wasn't even the pub. The pub wasn't even there. The Duffryn wasn't even there. You know.
And it must have been amazing to come, like, you know, for people who were in the council houses, a brand new build like this, like, you know, Puckle. I bet the fields were amazing.
Well, that was it. We moved here from basically from Somerton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And like they were old 50s houses. So these were a revelation with central heating and double glazing, and you know what I mean. Well, they didn't have double glazing at the time, but
no,
they were a lot nicer, weren't they, than the houses in Somerton?
Yes. Yes.
And you know the housing complex, the old people's home, the now in Bevan. Like on a bird's eye view, you've got like the one where there's a couple of them. Then there's loads of flats. Are they old people's homes as well, or are they council flats?
Well, say old people, elderly people.
Yeah.
It's sheltered housing.
Yeah, sheltered.
Right, I see.
So they live in there, and it's monitored. They've got alarms in their buildings. If they have anything, they can alert people straight away. It's how they worked it to have sheltered housing, protect the people.
Yeah.
They move them in over a certain age, or they used to, till Newport City owns took over, and then they moved anybody in there.
Yeah.
So they are kind of like council flats now, then, really.
Yeah, they are.
Where like there could be anyone in there, like, you know.
But they're monitored, and they're there for people who, you know, can't manage and so on.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much. If there's one word you could describe Duffryn.
Pleasant enough.
And yourself?
Nice place.
Yeah, it's a nice enough place.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Hey, thank you for your time. If you want to check it out, it's on YouTube called The Central Club. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Ta-da! Lovely, lovely, lovely gents. Good neighbours by the looks of it, as well. All right, mate.
What's happening, brother?
Yeah, what are you saying?
We're live, brother. Yo.
Yeah, I know I am. Yeah, what are you saying?
What's happening?
You from round here, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your name, bro?
Will, man. Big Will. What's
Big Will. Yeah, my name's Colin, man. Nice
What's
to
happening,
meet you.
lad?
Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel where I go to different estates and that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm from Cardiff. But everyone was like, come to Duffryn, come to Duffryn.
It's the wrong time, brother.
Yeah?
Coming tonight, innit? It's fucking live ranger.
Is it?
Bit dangerous.
What about in the summer?
Good, man. Good. What's your name on YouTube?
The Central Club.
The Central Club, yeah?
The Central Club podcast. Why would you say, why is it dangerous? Tell me.
No, it's just, if you're not from here, you're not from here, innit?
So don't come in the night then. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, my uncle lives round here in Malad way.
That's what my mother's from. What's your uncle's name?
Oh, he's not from here, Macy.
Macy, I know Macy.
Fucking hard work.
Pipe smoker, yeah?
Yeah, you know the dance, mate.
Yeah?
Well, I said...
I'm not going to be all over this now, am I?
No, I'll take that, but no, I said, when I come up here, I said the last time I come up here, I was smoking crack 4 years ago, like, it was a bit weird being here, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But, yeah, I've been clean 4 years now, and got a YouTube channel.
Go on, son.
And doing a
Stay fresh, innit?
Yeah, nah.
Fuck all that road.
Yeah, you know it, mate, you know
Go
it.
to work, innit? Yeah. Your crust.
Top man, yeah?
Right,
take care, brother. Ta-ra, mate.
What's it, Central what?
The Central Club podcast, check it out.
Alright.
Nice one, mate. Yeah, I know, Macy, pipe smoker. Fucking brilliant. 10,000 people, and you think, fucking 10,000 people living up here. But each street has got a lot of houses in, you know? You know, another thing I'd say as well about new estates, new builds, let's say, people automatically think because it's a new build, it's going to be a nice estate or it's posh. But you can see that more than ever, more recently, how that ain't the case. When you look at some of the new housing estates in my city of Cardiff, they move a lot of people in. It's who lives there, innit, that makes it what it is. And although this is only 30, 40 years old, it has been run down by, like the guy said, certain individuals who probably don't take the pride in as much as some people who have lived here from the beginning. Or just some people who've just got respect. Obviously some people do, they don't take care of themselves, and what that does eventually is it runs down the whole area, you know. So one thing I would say is that every street or every corner, they're named after birds. So Kestrel Way, Heron Way, Mallard Way, Partridge Way. I'm not too sure what this one is, but again, like, I just wanted to show you that very clever how it's made, and each area has got like the lane that cuts through, and then goes onto the back of the fields. Now this field is huge. You think it's small? This is just one part of the field. You've got this area over there is a school, and it goes even further. Like what to other people though, would it be
rough?
Yeah. Why though? Why do you think that?
Because you've got drug dealing, it's just different, isn't it?
Yeah. I heard people call it Scruffryn, don't they?
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's not
It's all
Scruffryn.
this street's all either with it.
I mean, it's calm, like, it's, I don't know, growing up there, it's different, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's not, no burn type cars in it, well, the odds one now and again, but not like it used to be.
I don't think you get many places like Duffryn. You don't like all the other estates. You got no grass, no like places for the kids to play and all. Like literally, the kids play in the street all day, like all day, every day in the summer. The kids always at you.
Yeah.
Not many other like new build places or.
They don't.
Duffryn used to look. It'd be a strong community like back in the days.
Oh yeah.
Have you lived here all your life, eh?
I've all my life, yeah.
What's your name?
Zach.
Zach, nice to meet you, bro.
But
yeah, no, I understand that. Like, and you know, the other estates I've been to as well, I think they've been so good for the kids because of the area, the grasses. You go some inner city places, they ain't got that. If your kids grew up in Pill or even places like fucking Ringland and like,
they got nowhere to play, like, really.
They all play out together, do you know? They get on, do you know?
I think my sort of generation, I'm like 37, but like my generation, growing up down here, we had like the Duffryn link, and that was like youth workers. We had loads of youth workers. We had dancing down here. We had loads of stuff going on for the kids down here. But like over the years, it must be like funding's gone and stuff like that. And the kids have all just turned to like, you know, shotting drugs and selling drugs all the time. Yeah. So
and social media holds an expectation where they want to make money.
You know, you've got to work hard to get where you want. And the kids these days, you just want to go out and sell some weed and sell what it's make a quick buck. We just in the end in one place. Like I've got 9 or 10 friends who've sold drugs all their lives, and it's probably one of them still out of prison, eh?
Yeah. The others have just been
they all go to prison, like, to me. They'll go to prison in the end.
Yeah, and they'll come out and do it again because that's all they know. But unfortunately, that's it. Jail is it's either jail, death.
Yeah.
Or
do you know, it's mad. So many people have fucking died. I mean, I've been clean 14 years.
So you was using as well, was you, Liv?
20 odd years.
Yeah?
Yeah,
and
clean 14.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
I was
yeah, I know,
well.
I've watched your podcast.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I follow you as well.
Yeah. What's your name?
Donna.
Nice to meet you, Don.
Yeah.
Congratulations for being clean and all. Like, it's not easy, is it?
You know, it's not easy, but I think it's an excuse. Like, loads of shit have happened in my life for me to turn back to, and I never would.
Yeah.
I've lost so much, you know, I've worked hard to be where I am, and I'm not going to fuck that up. It's just, I know exactly what will happen. It's not worth it.
And for you to say that there's drugs around here as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's up and down. You shouldn't say it's normal, but it is. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what people are doing. You don't say to them, oh, come on, not by here now. But they're kids doing it.
Yeah.
They're fucking, some of them, they're tiny and you're like, I don't think but I don't think they know what the consequences are.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They just all want to be like roadmen, innit? You know, it's like...
I'll probably say that about 70% of them doing selling it. It's not
doing something.
It's
like,
you can't blame them. Like it's
no, you can't.
they got to make money. But at the end of the day, they're not given the opportunity or chance by anyone. Not many people anyway would take people, from down here from the other estates. It's hard for kids growing up because they got nothing. They got nothing to start them off. Do you know what I mean?
I think the funding as well. Funding's been kept for everything, like you said, growing up. Like
that's what's fucked it. Like
youth club, you had your football team, your rugby teams, and
it's not much to do. I mean, when you sign them up to stuff and you've got to pay for a month like 45 quid. Some people haven't got that 45 quid a month to put them into taekwondo or football. You know.
I'm lucky. Like my daughter plays loads of netball, so she don't really go around the streets. Like she'll have a little walk around, but she's into her sport and stuff. Remember me and her mum, we push her into sport, so it's one of them things. But she's fortunate that we drive. We both drive. We both got jobs and sort of.
Yeah, if you're not driving and you live up here, like it is isolated from other areas, isn't it? You know.
Because she plays netball. She's got to go to Blackwood and Aberville like just every weekend. I got my son as well, so he gets dragged to the netball as well. So it's not hard to keep him into something, but like I said, there's nothing there for the kids these days. And I blame it on total lack of funding and stuff.
So would you say Duffryn's worse now than it ever was? Or?
I wouldn't say it's worse.
No, I now, I'm nearly 49. I say back 20 years ago it was much worse.
It was rough.
But you go through stages where you see all the gangs and all like on the corners, you know what I mean? All the boys and they're doing their thing. You see them and then you don't. It sort of goes all quiet then. So you get them all like round the back ways and through. You know exactly what they're doing.
But it disappears for a while. All of a sudden it'd be mad then for a month. You have cars going across the backs and stuff like that, and just all madness going on around the backs. And all of a sudden then it's like, I don't know.
Someone died of it. Someone got killed of it, didn't he? Not long ago.
Bully.
Yeah, that was one of the boys who.
That was one of the boys.
Who done it?
He was a nonce, man.
Yeah.
They were.
He was a nonce, weren't he?
Yeah, that's.
What?
That Bawley, it was mad.
Which Bawley?
No, the boy who done it. He was an alright boy, like he turned his life.
What, Bawley done it, did he?
Safewood done it, did, but.
Safewood done
yeah, but hang on, I knew a Bawley who lived in St Julian's.
There's a couple of Bawleys.
Michael Ball.
No, he done like so many years in jail, but the crime he committed for that offence was actually on Duffryn in Sandpiper Way. And they moved him back down here. And he was living in a flat. But I'm surprised, I'm not being nasty, it didn't happen sooner. I am surprised.
The boy who done it, man, as well, I know everyone says they're like, oh, nice people this, nice people that. But the guy who done it, like, generally, he used to be like a rogue, proper rogue back in the days. But he's another one, he sorted his life out sort of thing. Had missing kids, and then that one incident then sent him to prison for what, 30, 40 years or whatever it was.
Yeah. His
life's gone.
He's such a nice boy, though. Yeah, he did stuff, but he was like a little kid as a kid, but he like you said, he turned it around, didn't he?
But then again, like you said, there's kids living up here and now, like, people don't want nonsense around you, do they? Like, you know,
but years ago, everyone would have took him out themselves, but no one done anything. Do you know, years ago, it wouldn't have happened, he wouldn't have been living there.
He would have got him 8 years ago, but it's like, it's like the kids get thrown in prison for like 10 bags and stuff, and then you've got nonsense just literally moving in the streets, left, right and centre. They don't tell you about it either.
Mad, isn't it? Mad.
Nobody wants a nonsense in the street, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's mad, isn't it? But I'm quite surprised how big the estate is.
Yeah,
like, it's massive.
You see, that's the thing though, to you it might seem bigger, then you go with somewhere like Bettis.
Yeah, Bettis
that is
like
fucking
Ely,
huge.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's huge. So Duffryn is probably the smallest. Duffryn means glass, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Duffryn, you know, it's like a Warren Hall then.
Yeah, it's mad. It's like the streets are big, innit? The streets are big. There's a lot of people in one street.
Yeah.
I think it's about just under 10. It's probably more now. But when it was built for like 8,900 people.
Yeah,
built now as
all the
well,
ones round the outside there as well.
Do you know what I mean? You fill out a state. Like
you're not
an
classed
old,
as Duffryn over there. They're like, I'm from Duffryn, not from Duffryn.
What's that, the new estates?
This is Duffryn, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is Duffryn. This is the estate. Like, you got people saying from the new houses, like, oh, we're from Duffryn. I'm like, no, it's not on the estate. You're not from Duffryn.
But in it mad though, like, right? Because like you guys who probably live in the bits of Duffryn, you'd like to fucking live in the nice bits, and those who live in the nice bits would like to represent the rough bits. Like, it's mad, isn't it?
I know, like, I've never wanted to move from here, to be honest with you. I don't think you'd get anywhere else. I know everyone says it.
It is an alright street though,
it's an okay street.
Some streets are really clicky, you know, this street, it is an alright street.
Yeah.
Just say it's about the community as well, like, that's why I wouldn't want to move. Because you can move somewhere there, you don't even know your neighbour. You and the neighbour don't speak because you never created a bond. Well, you know, I can walk around pretty much any street in Duffryn and somebody will say hello, like, you know, you'll have a chat with anyone. So, for me, Duffryn, there's no other place
You
like
can sit
Duffryn.
out with your music, I sit out with my music on after class, so why no one says anything?
Well, I was going to ask you, what separates Duffryn away from the rest of Newport?
I'd say community and just love thy neighbour, like. I mean, it's just, I think it's close, especially when tragedies happen or when stuff happens, man. People pull together. I know people do everywhere.
Yeah.
But I think Duffryn really.
Because with Pill and places as well, because it's so close to the city centre, there's so many people moving in from different areas.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of your community. With here, there'd only be one or two at a time, wouldn't there?
And you'll find like somebody will move in, and it's, you know, it only takes like a summer. And all of a sudden you know them then, or you know their kids, so you know everyone's always looking out for people's kids. The kids always in the street. I mean, if one of the parents is not out there, like I'm in the window, somebody's always watching, like, for the kids.
Yeah,
you mean? You know your kids are safe if they're in the street. They're safe, like.
Yeah. No,
I think
glad I turned down this street.
it got I don't know, it gets overlooked and underrated, I'd say. But for community spirit and stuff like that, I don't think you get these places are running out, like.
Yeah.
Good and bad, whatever you go, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people say to me, oh my God, you're from Duffryn, and I'm like, yeah.
You see, it's not, I don't think Duffryn's one of them places where, like, people say, oh, Duffryn's rough or whatever. You don't walk around Duffryn thinking you're going to get robbed, you get what I'm saying?
No.
You're going to get bad people everywhere. But you got to, I'd be pretty confident you could walk this whole estate and not get one bit of fucking aggro, like, do you mean? Or not get anything robbed off you or pressured by anyone, do you know what I'm saying?
Doing something when they're past, they're always like, oh, safe, isn't it?
But you live here, don't you? Like, and I end like, I get it. You probably
You've
say.
been walking down here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You had any grief?
No. I had one geezer be like, oh, you don't want to come here in the night, but he was like, I think he was messing about. But I think
it's quiet in the night, though, isn't it?
It's what you know, innit? Do you get me? And if you don't know the area, like, and you probably all you've ever heard of it is a reputation, you're gonna be wary in you. That's it. That's all it is. But
I must say, I like walk around every area, so I don't like to walk around anywhere in the dark, man.
Yeah.
Like, I walk around other people's places, like, but I'm quite comfortably stroll around here any time of the day.
Yeah.
Any time of the night, like.
Well, thank you very much for your time and giving me your information. And congratulations on your recovery, yeah?
Yes.
Keep it up, yeah? So you're a Londoner?
Yeah.
And you live in fucking Duffryn? How does that happen?
Well, my brother's missus moved down here about 7 years ago. My brother moved down here about 5 years ago.
introduced me to Helen, my partner. I had this blessed one. And I ain't looked back since, really. I quite like it round here. Place of life's alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it like, does it remind you of London at all?
What's your name? What's your name?
Cullen.
It's the same as where you go. Yeah, you got the shutters on the corner.
No, I'm weak, so
Then you
I
got your sniff heads and yellow heads.
so it's much easier. So,
but yeah, no, Duffryn's alright. It's
I'm just so feral sometimes.
it's a slower pace of life than I'm used to.
I'm just so feral sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it, really.
No, fair play, mate. Oh, well, thank you for your time anyway, mate.
That's right, bro.
Enjoy the weather. I'll see you soon, brother. Yeah, so the place is just, I think every street's got a gully to go to the back through, look, which is handy. You'd be fuming, wouldn't you, if you lived in a street that didn't have the back gully to cut through. Let's have a look at this. The wooded area is quite large. Yeah, you wouldn't really want to be round you though in the night, would you? Fucking hell, especially if you're not from round you. Guess this is where they do the tips. Yeah, it is a bit of a sore eye, isn't it? Let's be real. Council could really come and help out a little bit, tidy it up. Now I understand, again, you know, the community should look after themselves, but at the same time, the council should be here tidying it up. There's kids everywhere. Like, look out for it. But this is Newport for you, and this is the first vlog we're going to be doing in Newport. Obviously, when Billy came down, Billy Moore, and I met up with Billy, he done Pill, and that's like the most obvious place to go to. I'm going to go to all the areas. I want to go to all the areas. You know, Bettis, Mace Glass, Ringland, St Julian's, Corper and Ringland, I think they're the same, and of course Pill. But fair dues, they do have a lot of nice greenery as well, as you can see. Very large. Ah, they got, look what they got here. I can smell a barbecue, it smells lovely. Little football court there. You can see the tyre mark. You just know the kids are just ripping up on the bikes everywhere. I don't know if this is just wooded area you can access or not, but do you live up here, mate? You live up here?
Yeah.
How is it to live, mate?
It's nice.
You got nice patches of green, haven't you, to walk the dogs, huh?
Huh?
Nice patches of green to walk the dogs and stuff.
Plenty of space.
Have you lived here long?
Yeah.
This bit here, can you access that? Is it like really dense woods?
You can access it. There's pathways to go to it.
Yeah. And can you access all parts of the estate through the back of it then?
No idea.
No? Okay. I'd like to think you would have known living here.
Don't really explore.
No? Yeah. What's the best part about living in Duffryn?
Close shops, close school, lots of places where dogs can run around.
Would you ever want to leave?
No.
That's the hammer. Oh, well, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
That's the other thing. No one wants to leave. Some people would say, oh, well, fucking, I feel sorry for them. It's, you know, I live on a council estate. I would never want to leave my area. You know, and like that one guy said, you've got to live here to understand it. Obviously, my uncle lives up here, and when I speaks to him, he says he loves it up here. I don't know what the reasons are. You could probably use your imagination, but yeah, people are happy up here. So these are some of the flats. This is the one small block, I think. There are lots of flats, but they're in one place and they're all attached, like zigzagged, which I'll show on a photo as well. And there's wicked photos of them when they were first built, and it just looks really fresh. The bricks, really communal kind of looking. But like that guy said down on the front street, it's changed a lot since then, like, you know. I don't know if you've ever seen that documentary where the man lives in the attic. He must share an attic. I'd be flapping it. Woodside location map. So this is obviously what used to be the old people's homes. That is now changed to Newport City homes. So this is the block of flats that obviously was the elderly homes, which is still kind of half and half, but they also have moved in other people as well. So let's just have a little walk around and see the setup. Again, it's got that distinctive Duffryn look with the wooden beams, little balconies and a block door. I probably will get lost in here. This is cool. Always got the kind of balcony or the hallways. Oh yeah, you would get lost, literally. One thing I would say though is that they are looking after the grass a bit more in the middle. This is quite pleasant. Pleasant indeed. I have to say as well, anyway, it looks nice in the sunshine, don't it? The time you can test a place is in the evening or when it's raining. And it's raining quite a lot normally. Lots of bikes over here, as you can see in here. Let's go down here. I wouldn't mind living up by here when I'm older. Quite pleasant. Let's see if we can speak to someone. Maybe an elderly resident. You can see there are a lot of elderly residents here, which is nice. Hopefully they're looked after. There's a dog here. Where we see? Hello. Hiya, mate. Could I ask you a couple of questions? What? Can I ask you a couple of questions? Come here. Come here. Hello. Hello. Oh, get in! Sorry, mate. It's my fault. I'm doing a YouTube vlog, vlogging Duffryn, the estate.
Yeah.
We've done the housing part, but obviously when you look at this place on a bird's eye view, it's very fascinating the way it's built and stuff. And then obviously you've got these block of flats, and I've read up the history of like this was for elderly accommodation. Yeah. But over the last few years they said as well that since Newport City Homes have taken it over, they have kind of moved in other people as well, not just elderly. Is that true, or?
Yes.
So how long have you lived here, mate?
6 years.
What's your name, sorry?
Kenneth Goyer.
Kenneth Goyer, my name's Cullen. Nice to meet you, mate. So yeah, what would you say? What could you tell me about these flats?
They're cold in the winter.
Okay.
They were built about 55 years ago, and the way that they've been built, it's brickwork on the outside, but inside it's like a concrete block.
So during the winter time, it's really cold.
I see.
But unfortunately, when we have the warm weather, you get the alternative.
Really hot?
It's cool.
Oh, it works, yeah.
It works.
Sorry.
But the outcome is that trying to keep the repairs up, they're not doing a good job. They brought in this new system where they provide the central heating from around the area.
Yeah.
And they just boosted the price up again. So that comes down on top of us.
Well, they've already cut your bills, haven't they? The labour.
Yeah. So it's all cockeyed. And now we've got this new thing about the tariffs that are coming in, and it's going to put the price of food up again.
Yeah.
So it's like a snowball.
Yeah.
It's like a snowball coming at you all the way along. But this is a nice quiet area. We don't have any trouble. You lead the bandits over the other side for the trouble.
The bandits.
Yeah, they're bandits. That's bandit country over there. You got motorcycles being driven around inside that on the other side of that fence. We have firework displays in any month of the year.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say you have a good one on November the 5th, but there's no.
Well,
every day's a fucking weekend, like.
We get the same thing happening every month. Somebody must be winning the pools around here. I don't know who it is because I'd love to go and put my hand in his pocket. But the way things are, the mentality of the people on that side is strange.
Do you feel then? Do you actually feel that there is a divide?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
We have to be the reason why this fence is up. It's for our protection. Nobody can get through that fence unless they go along to the community centre.
The main road, yeah.
The community centre to get the key. Otherwise, nobody gets through.
Yeah.
And it's the same down that end.
Have you had instances then, who you say, where, people would, I don't know, try and burgle the houses? I don't know.
Well, my home, I got a contents insurance, and this year they've cancelled it because of the prevalent crime wave that we've got in this area. So I've lost my my insurance. So I'm up shit creek, sort of thing.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
and so would you say that these flats though have changed as well though, because like they said, this was just meant to be for elderly. Do you get the odd person here causing trouble, or a bit younger, or?
Most people, they live for themselves. They don't mix. You talk to people, you can say hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever, but generally everybody just keeps to themselves, and it works because you've got your own friends and you can be with them.
Yeah.
And then you've got your family,
of course,
and it works. But it's if anybody encroaches, you know where the car park is?
Yeah.
Well, my car's been attacked there 6 times.
Oh, no way. When you say attacked?
Do what?
When you say attacked, what do you mean?
Vandalised.
Oh, no way.
They ripped my number plates off. I believe that they were stolen and put on another car. That will come back on me one day. I've had my tyres busted, my windscreen wipers ripped off. Report it to the police, they're not interested. We don't see any police around here.
Not even in
Well, over that side, you know, they're living over there. But we have helicopters flying over, trying to find people. Well,
it's a large wooded area, this, isn't it? So
yeah. But the helicopters, 1 o'clock in the morning, you get an helicopter flying right over the top of your house, and the downdraft from it vibrates the house. And when you tell them, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to protect you, or do you want us to vibrate your house?
So, if you could describe the contrast between that part of Duffryn and this.
The contrast between that side and this side, we're more civilised over here. That's about the level.
Okay. Is it just elderly people up here, or?
It's supposed to be, yeah. Supposed to be, but now I think they've dropped it down to 55.
Right, I see. Okay. Yeah.
It's all right when you get used to it.
Yeah.
It's a bit, well, I have never had no problems, I gotta be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just a bit of foam, but.
No, it's...
But what about the estate itself over there as well? Like, what do you think? What do you think of Duffryn?
Don't have much to do with it.
No.
I'm from Pill.
You from Pill, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna vlog there soon. It's an interesting place, isn't it? They say it's not the same as it used to be down there, eh?
No, well, that's a fact.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a pleasant place where you're living now, mate.
It is. I'm happy, so.
Yeah, good man. I'll see you soon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, mate. Well, maybe I should hold my breath about saying it's a pleasant place. Fucking hell. That's the second burnt out car on the estate. So. Flat roofing. Stinks. So this is the other side of Duffryn that obviously we haven't been to. It's massive, so obviously the one side got the park and the courts, and then this is the other side, which is obviously massive as well. As you can see, some kids up to no good. Yo, bro! You from up here, bro?
You alright, mate?
Yeah, I just flew in a vlog. I am at Duffryn.
Are you the one who done that the shop thing the other week?
Yeah, where to?
Like where you was walking around going to all the shops in Newport.
Yeah.
Literally, I was watching you on TikTok earlier.
Please, yeah, yes, boys.
Yes, bro. Hello.
Say hello on the YouTube channel. Are you from around here then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's it like to live around here, boys?
Quite shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? Much to do, like? Or?
Nah. Not really, no. Fuck all.
No? What about, like, keeping out of trouble and that, like?
Yeah.
Drugs?
No.
Any drugs around here?
Hold on, let me just go off camera. Go off camera.
Yeah, so I've just done like the Duffryn Arms and I've been to the other side. I didn't realise how big this estate was, to be honest. Massive, innit?
Yeah, nah, the thing is, it ain't even one of the biggest estates.
Bettis.
Yeah, Bettis is massive, innit? I'm doing Bettis in a couple of days, I am, yeah. But
Bettis and Ringland, I'd say those two, they're the biggest.
The biggest, yeah. I just find this one quite different, like, because it's all looks the same, like, innit?
All very enclosed, there's alleyways everywhere.
Yeah.
I was going to play football, innit?
Would you live anywhere else, like?
Nah. I wouldn't fucking live nowhere else, nah. Only Pill, that's it.
Yeah.
Pill, yeah.
You'd want to live in Pill?
I'll go back to Pill.
Are you fucking for real?
Yeah, I'll go
Nah, it's alright.
I'll go back to Pill.
There's a lot going on down here, innit? You know, we'll have that.
I'm from there, innit? I'd love to go back it.
Yeah?
Okay.
And what's the best thing about living in Duffryn?
The quietness. The way I live by the field, innit? All you hear is the kids, that's it. There's no fucking, there's not bare fucking, too stoned. It's not fucking,
Which is the nicest part of Duffryn, and which is the worst part of Duffryn?
Coida Canoe is the best on New Estate.
Yeah.
And then the rest of Duffryn's probably the bad. Yeah.
I bet it does get a bit exciting in the evenings, and I bet the summer, like look, it's a nice day today, but we are in April. I can imagine what it's like when it gets a bit hotter. There's just so many little gaps. Some more trolleys. Ah, look at that. I've never seen a pipe like that. It says electricity on it. Interesting. We got these in our area, but they don't warn us. Some ducks here, look. Oh, the guy weren't lying then, there is some wildlife. It's a shame I can't just venture in and I gotta go all the way back to get there, like, you know. I wish I could just walk all the way through, but I don't want to risk leaving the car on one side just in case. Okay, so this is the northwest side of the estate. We've actually got some more different type of houses and some flats. Leslie Green Court. The other crazy thing about it is, like, you can't just drive around the hall. You can obviously drive around the main road, but in the estate there's block ends, dead ends all the time, like so. But yeah, Duffryn's had some famous incidents, murders. I was speaking to the people earlier, more recently the nonce who was beaten to death, I think, or beat with a bat or something, I'm not sure, but that was more recent. I knew about that because my uncle told me. This is what's fascinating, the way these come out like this, look, and they back onto it, you know, that's mad. And then you've got one in that corner as well, so it's like they got their little private back gardens as well. Like the locals have said, there is no place like Duffryn. I have to give it to him. What's going on, people? How's it going? Alright. Nice day for it, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
So, are you all from Duffryn, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
All around you.
All around you, yeah? What's it like to grow up in Duffryn?
Bad. Ghetto.
Is it?
Yeah. Like everything happening right outside your door and all, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I'll tell you one thing. I haven't seen. I've been up here for 2 days. Yeah. I haven't seen these in years. And you're the second person I've seen one of these on. It's like a Duffryn thing, is it?
Yeah.
So are you? Have you lived here all your lives, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair play. Yeah. It's popular up here, isn't it? An animal, that, isn't it? Is that like a daily occurrence up here, is it?
Yeah. Small gang today, should be bigger.
Around there there's loads of them. I wouldn't recommend going over there.
Oh, to the court, yeah?
Yeah.
Loads of
Are the police up here often, or?
Yeah. 24/7.
She tells me outside the door every day.
And if you could give me the pros and the cons of living in Duffryn, first of all, what's the positives about it?
Nothing. I live close to school, so that's the only positive.
Yeah, close to the school.
Yeah. And when you leave school, that'll be gone then. There'll be no use of it.
Nah, for us, yeah, there's loads of hills, so we have to walk all the way up the hill.
And
it's flat around.
And what would you say the negatives are of living in Duffryn?
Everything. Police happening.
Lots of crime.
Yeah.
Crime, yeah.
Is there not much to do? Is it?
Nah, not really. There's a few places, but It's obviously it's all flat. There's not really much places to go. Really.
No.
Except for when this famous person called Keisha comes down. Do you know her?
Keisha, what does she do then?
She's a professional.
A professional what?
Mukbang.
A what?
Mukbang.
Mukbang?
Yeah.
Was she a porn star, is she, or something?
Nah. She's alright.
Inside joke, you need to fill me in.
Nah, she's like mukbang. She's like, you eat a lot.
Oh, I see.
She is really good at eating. Fair play. She is quite famous on her TikTok.
Oh, so she's a local girl, is she?
Yeah.
Makes glass.
She's just famous around here.
Yeah, she's got about 1 million subscribers.
For doing what?
Eating. She's just big eater, man. She
loves
food. Yeah.
Why did I think something
Yeah,
else?
well, there's a famous girl called Keisha who loves eating.
Loves eating, doesn't
Mukbang. Keisha
Keisha makes glass. She loves eating, man.
Oh, I hope you're not rude in here now, like. I hope this ain't like a rude thing.
Nah, we're all mates with her.
Yeah. Safe? So,
Ask you the pros and cons about living in Duffryn.
Well, I just want.
Pros.
No? There's not much to do, is there? It seems like it's a good community though. Like everyone I've spoken to have been sound. Like,
drug dealers.
Is there? Is it easy to get caught up with the wrong crowd?
No.
Not really.
No.
As long as you stick with the right people, like, you know.
Yeah.
See, yes,
What's that? Where's that noise coming from?
I have no clue.
That's really the park, probably.
Oh, it sounds like there's a rave going on or something. You know.
Yeah, it's a house down there, and like their fruits.
All right, then. Can you tell me how different Duffryn is to the rest of Newport?
No hills.
No hills. That's a good one.
It looks the same.
Yeah. Nah, fair play.
It's raw. Back to the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bike fan. You almost went straight into the whip. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Thank you all very much. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's called the Central Club, yeah, right?
Central Club, yeah.
And do you recommend me another place I should go in Newport?
Yeah,
Pill.
Yeah, Pill.
My mate went to Pill the other day, yeah. Did you see the video of Pill the other day? Yeah. Well, everyone goes to Pill. There's got to be another place. Where do you reckon?
Ringland.
Ringland? I was going to go Bettis, I was, but...
Bettis?
No?
Not much here, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely do Pill.
Yeah.
But I hope you take pride in this. Like, I chose Duffryn first because I thought it was a place to be. Like, so putting Duffryn on the map, yeah. All right, thank you so much, people. Yeah, chilling. What are you saying? Good. Chilling, man. What's it like up in Duffryn then?
Fucking wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't leave, can you?
Huh?
You can't leave.
I can't. I'm gone down, mate.
Yeah. Or do you live on the outskirts, do you?
I live in Dubai, mate. Hopefully.
You want to get out of here, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's wicked place, Duffryn. Best place in Newport, probably.
Yeah. It does seem like in the summer, like the community.
No,
have some good little parties and that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Duffryn's wicked, man. Duffryn.
Look at the fucking...
So friendly, everything. Duffryn's friendly.
Yeah.
Best place going, bro, Duffryn.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
What?
I feel like I'm on the west coast right now, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't fault there. So you lived around here long, mate? You from Duffryn?
Nah. Not from here, St. Julian's, but been here for a couple of years now. It's not so bad. It's a nice place, man.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm alright.
Yeah. What's your name? What's your name?
Ilya, man.
Ilya, yeah. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you, brother.
See. Are they flats there? Flats?
Yeah, but no one lives here. No one.
Oh, I wanted to know, is there attics in here then? Are they attics?
Nah.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, what's that space?
Driveway, yes.
No, are they attics?
Attics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they share attics and that?
Oh, I don't know with the flats. I don't know, I don't think so. But he's got, it's like a flat above a flat, man. I don't know if you want that.
Yeah.
Just do it on.
Right, just before I leave, I've only bumped into my uncle. What's happening?
Hello all. I'm Cullen's uncle. I lived here on a different estate for 10 years. Oh, look out! Take a picture of this one now. Yeah, your blog will get shut down. Nah, I've lived here for 10 years. When we first moved here, all the attics, you could get through all the attics. Just climb into an attic. Innit, George? You get through all the attics. You just go upstairs into the attic, you could run through all the attics. Then they put plasterboard in. Well, if you coughed on it, it'd fall through. You know?
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it?
Well, listen, when you come back tomorrow, come upstairs, you jump up in the attic and just film me. You can see it. A lot of them have got doors on them where people are playing.
Richard over there went through his neighbour's attic.
There we go.
Oh, Richard. Through the roof.
Richard had a crop up in his roof. This is a lot. He's been arrested for this, had he had a crop in his roof. When he went through to the next door, he didn't even realise he was in next door's attic. He put a crop all the way through, right across, didn't realise he was in next door's. When he was getting the plants, he fell through into the next door's house.
Oh my God, that's mad. That's mad. What? So what's it like up here then?
It's just nuts. This is a mad estate, isn't it? You're from London. What's it like? It's getting there.
It's a bit naughty, but
the people are good, yeah? They look after each other. We all look after each other. Don't get me wrong, I'm not from here, and I've had all the boys here are good stuff. But it is a mad estate, and drugs is just rife. It is absolutely, there's a drug dealer in every street. There's a drug dealer on every estate up here, from here as far as my eyes can see, that way, that way, that way, that way. This is, this is poverty on another level, innit? This is poverty on another level.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and it is bad. There's no prospects here. You know, in where I'm from, where we're from, you'd have football teams, you'd have baseball teams. Yeah, none of that here. Nothing. There's no kids. There's nothing for the kids. There's not even a community centre.
Not really.
Nothing.
All the funding's gone, yeah?
There never was funding since I got here. There was never, where we had funding. Do you know, when we grew up, we had the youth club and this, that and the other.
Yeah.
This place.
But a lot of places said they used to be like that, and now they just got nothing.
But Cullen, I can't even see a kids' football team. You don't even see kids training for football. You don't.
Back in a way.
And there's football pitches over the school, yeah. But it's just something that's not. It's like it's a dead and buried, forgotten place. It's just one of those places. It's just in marshland.
In the middle of nowhere, yeah.
In the middle of nowhere. Cardiff's that way, you know. But there's just country fields, and then it starts here. But this is the corner where it's just left with nothing. The kids here have got nothing. Look, there's police on patrol every 10 minutes. Not that they do fuck all, they're useless as well. It's funny how they're on patrol every 10 minutes, but when you phone them, it takes 45 minutes to get here. Am I lying? No. If you've got a warrant, they're here before you get here. But if there's a disturbance, they'll drive past every 10 minutes. But if you phone them, it turns into 45 minutes. It's ass backwards, yeah.
They're probably like, fuck them, let them wait.
They don't want it.
They call us a cunt all the time, we'll just wait.
Fucking, no, it's not even that, it's like, I ain't going to that call. Yeah. They're like pulling straws and they go back to the depot to say who's taking it.
So you were on the job now, or you doing well,
Yeah, doing the Budaval now, best thing ever. Yeah. That was your shout. Best thing ever, haven't smoked heroin now for...
How long have you been on?
Jem, how long have you been off heroin now? A year?
Over a year.
Over a year, haven't had a boot in over a year.
And then that's the first time ever, really, isn't it? When did you start?
I started when I was 15 years. Oh, fucking hell, I had my first boot when I was like 13, 14. Nice one, Kurt, you cunts. And I had my first lick. And obviously, for like 30 years, as you know, you watched the struggles I had. I don't know why the fuck you done it, but we did it. Yeah. And it ruined me. And there was nothing. I tried methadone, I tried Subutex, I tried everything, and I failed on every level. And this jab is something else. If you're out there and you've been stuck on heroin and you can't get off it, you've had methadone, Subutex, you tried everything and it don't work, get this Budaval jab, your life will change. The moment it goes in you the next day, you will feel your life is different. When I first had the jab, within the first month, I was having that boot here and there, and I could just feel myself around people. Just, I didn't even want it. I didn't even want to be around them people no more. It was just like, do you know what? It's gone, the novelty's worn off, it's gone. I found something, and
I never ever thought you'd find anything.
I know.
That's mad. And what was your biggest fear about it when you went on it the first time?
The biggest fear was that it was just going to be another trial and error, you know. I was going to build myself up for something, I was going to take it, it wasn't going to work, I wasn't going to feel right, I was going to have to boot again. And it's everything it says on the wrapper and more. Trust me, this thing is a game changer. It's going to put all you drug dealers out of fucking pocket and all out of a job. You're going to all have to find something soon, boys, because this shit's taking over.
You just said about the funding here and all that. Like,
there is no funding. Look at it. Look how it's set. It's a rabbit warren. You've got people. There's good people here who work.
I got from the
there's good people here. You know, there's the next generation in. She's a girl, she's an angel. But, you know, there's nothing new for no one.
And like, many houses abandoned here, or are they all housed?
No, you very rarely see them abandoned here. That's what I mean, they get filled up really fast here. It's a dumping ground. You know, it really is a dumping ground.
Yeah. So what, and is it just you two living here?
Me and her are here. Her kids come here, obviously. My girlfriend's got mental health severely, got multiple personality disorder and all that. We've had the council come here trying to kick us out of here because, well, obviously they want it for immigrants to move in, don't they? You know, I'm not racist. All my friends, I got black friends, Asian, as you know, Jesus Christ. But I'm just saying, these fuckers ain't vetted, and they just come in here and they
well,
just...
our family are from...
Well, there we go, I'm Greek.
Our family were migrants.
There we are, well, you know.
But
so
they came legally.
We came legally, you know, passport swinging.
Huh?
My family are migrants.
Yeah.
I'm Red Indian.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like, you know.
I'm 3/4 Kakoma, which means the river people.
Yeah. Which means if there's a flood, I'm going to his gaff.
So, well, they haven't really said that though, have they? They want to kick you out, is it, or what?
Yeah.
It now,
Do they? Well, they like trying to get the neighbours to put petitions in money.
What do you mean? Explain.
Listen, that's a 3-bedroom house. My missus got 2 kids, yeah? They come here, they stay here. I'm a carer. I stay here 5 days a week and then I go back home, as you know, for 2 days of the week. So, they come here, it's a 3-bedroom house. They want this house. I'm not going on Church Place floor. She's not going on no floor. You either get us a nice condo on the riverfront or a nice gaff with an helicopter pad on the roof or something, because this house ain't going nowhere. You have to stay. Fair water. So,
it's mad, I haven't seen you for a year. It's good to see you, man.
I know. Give me a hug, you fucker.
Yeah. Listen, we've been through shit, like a lot of shit, like, and I don't really tell stories about me, like on the drugs much. I always try and tell other people's stories, but we went through some bad times. If only people knew, like, innit?
If only people knew how many people got kidnapped and the kiss of the kiss of death. One day you'll learn about the kiss of death. Trust me. All the people up here don't know about it. Trust me. One off.
This is Duffryn for you. Ratings. Oh, I don't wanna. It's hard giving these ratings, man. Because when you do the first one, you don't really think about it, and then you go to another place, and whether it's better or worse, you don't want to give it a bigger rating. But I think community again, good community. It's a larger estate, so you know, Groegeracka is more closer. So in Groegeracka, you're not going to really everyone knows everyone more, and you can actually watch what people are doing. Up here, yes, bro, you alright, brother? Up here, even though everyone probably does know everyone, it's harder to track everyone down. But the community, it seems like there's a good community spirit, but it also seems like there's a lot of people who are not from the area here as well, which obviously cause problems. But I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Alright, mate, alright?
Alright, mate.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, good.
I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Would I give it a 6 out of 10? Yeah, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. There's a lot of drug problems here, clearly. There's a lot of kids selling drugs. We've heard that. But there's good things about Duffryn as well. Everyone who lives here, they would never leave. That's what they say. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Another place that we're going to come back in the summer. You know, so it's like, when I say summer, it's a nice day now, but we want it to be boiling hot. We want it to be 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and it's still light. And that's when things are going to, you know, we'll see what the estates are really like. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope I done it justice. Thank you to everyone who spoke. If we missed you, sorry. Reach out to us and we'll come see you in the summer. And stay central.
The Central Club.